Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition. This is Gnomadan here. Say hello to everyone, Gnomadan. Indeed, we welcome you here to the Prancing Pony, in fact, up here to Strider's room. When last we left off, we had come to see him, and he was talking about we were doing Chapter 1, Unraveling the Thread, and we were going to go after Amdir. We're going to be heading toward the southern parts of Breland here, to the bandit stronghold, where the Nazgul will be preparing to turn Amdir into a Kargul, which is a low-powered wraith in allegiance to themselves. So we are headed out to see if we can stop this evil fate from befalling this poor ranger. Let us go ahead and talk to their captain.
Are you ready to leave?
Are you prepared to travel yet? If so, then come nightfall, we will move against the camp where Amdir and his dwarf lord have gone into hiding. Dwarf lord, of course, being Skorgrim, who we haven't seen anything of in this. You can go and watch Narwane's part, her beginning sections and stuff to see the Skorgrim story that ties into this.
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwolds camp, but not all is as it seems.
Amdir could be anywhere. What makes you so sure it's here? Thorthan.
What can I do for you?
I yearn to put an end to these brigands, but you should speak to Strider first. He is directing our efforts. Are we safe here, Aragorn?
There is evil afoot.
Can you feel the chill in the air? It is no natural cold, but the chill of fear, of evil. I doubt not that Amdir is here, but there's a greater evil as well. We should split our strength. For the good of Middle-earth, none can be allowed to escape. Lenglin and I will look for another way inside, while you and Tortham search for Amdir. We must be quick now, before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breland. Help Torthan enter the Blackwold camp. It is time for us to act. Torthan, take Gnomadan with you and head to the main gate. Lenglin and I shall look for another entrance and press the attack from there. Yes, sir. Good. Lenglin, let us go. I can tell you all the entrances. I've been in them all. Hello, Torthan. Are you coming with me? Am I going to have to wait for you? I'm going to have to wait for you. Guess we had to wait for them to fully disappear.
Are you ready?
Come with me. It is time to deal with Amdir and these brigands. If Amdir escapes, it could spell doom for Middle-earth. Let us go. We must find Amdir. Wait, someone is coming. Let us see who it is. What were those things? That dwarf has gone mad. Who goes there? Intruders! If I remember right, leave me be. If I remember correctly, I was going to level up on this particular adventure as well. So while I'm doing that, let's see. Once we get to a stopping point, onwards, we must find Amdir. And down you go. And more of you, keep firing it. Die in the name of the Blackwolds. We'll take them all out as soon as we get a pausing spot. See if we can't exchange our Stone of the Tortoise for something a little bit more. Of course we're going to run over this way and take on every single one of them. Guess I couldn't see him. You stun him with something? Looks like you must have. Is the guard not going to do anything? Okay. While you're doing that, let's see if I can find the other pocket. Mark of the Novice? Is that the one I'm looking for? Druid Stone? No, that's not the one either. There we go, the Novice's Mark. And look at there, we are going to be gaining experience for the first time in a while. So let's enjoy it while it's going on. Come on, that guy. Good grief. One of those cases where I should really learn what the... Boom. There we go. Level 16. Die in the name of the Blackwolds. First level we've seen in a bit now. Stance precision. Gains 38 finesse, 1 focus every 5 seconds. I think we'll just stay in power at the moment. And continue whopping them on down. So some of them seem to be, if you need rest, then now is the time to still your nerve. Seems like some of them, like the guards there, they're just in terror, it appears, so we're not taking them on, just the ones that he seems to want. Time to still your nerve. Okay, let's talk to him.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
Down here in the southern corner of the camp, the source of the Blackwolds' fear is there. Come, defend Torthan as he searches for the evil in the brigands' camp. Yeah, let me see about this gate. We should be getting to the gate soon, the one that doesn't let us go any further. Okay, yep, it's the one right past this round spot. Because this is like where, I don't think it's Jagger Jack. I'm trying to remember who it is that's positioned there. He's the guy that it comes out as needing a small fellowship to take on, a small group to take on. But I actually think that with our what do you want with me? I don't know anything. There's Skorgrim. Did you think service to Angmar came without a cost? What do you want with me? I don't know anything. I found them after all. You are relieved of your obligations, Blackwold. Now to deal with you, Ranger. I have other businesses to deal with. My servants shall deal with you. Alright, let's take you on. Use a little hand over here, you know. Might come in a little bit handy. I'm just saying. You know, he might use a little bit of help. There he goes. New deed. Lure the Cardoline Prince. Come, friend. This is not the end of our business here. Yeah, but I might like to heal up a little bit. The greatest evils may be behind this gate. Rest now, for we shall have need of all our strength ahead. I'm glad you said that. Yes, I could use a little bit of a break. Take one of these pauses like we used to use in the old days to go around and collect up all the loot before it automatically went in your bag. Alright, I think we're okay. That's that. Purge poison. We got that down here. That's the one. Lesser Athalas. Let's get it up here where I can get to it. Turn on our run thing just in case we need it. It won't be of any good in the actual battle. This is the gate you can't ever get into after this particular instance here, or before this instance, which is a shame because it's a nice little area up there. It'd be nice to be able to go up there. Who was that dwarf, and what power has he to command whites? That the Blackwolds were in terror of that creature, certain, but I still sense something greater still within these ruins. And where is Amdir? Perhaps beyond that gate. Do not lose your nerve. Well, I didn't. If I was going to lose my nerve, I would have when I was down there to like 25% just now. It's a shame you can't travel up here. You know, after this instance, they ought to open it up for you because there's nowhere else really to go. They could just close off that gate and still let you get up here to the graveyard part. You shall not interfere. Amdir is now a servant to the Great Eye. Now, Amdir, take the robes of the Kargul, the Forsworn. My lords, the rangers approach with fire. Come, brethren, we must leave. Now is not the time for such a fight. We leave Amdir, and these fools are in your care. Yes, my lord. Sorry, Amdir. You gotta go down, my friend. It's a far, far better thing that we do for you than we have ever done before. Trust me on that. Down you go. Take them out. I'm going to put down one of these. We're going to blast them with this. Let Torthan tank a little bit. I might be able to get his attention over here. There we go. Oh, you walked right on through the trap, did you? I am sorry, Amdir. Be at peace. And the Kargul goes down.
It's a sorry day.
It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Amdir, but a relief that he should now know peace. I will lead you back to Strider. I will return to my camp.
It's a sorry day.
The very air seems polluted by this night's business. We should tarry here no longer.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
Nice. All right. That is our first of our little movie parts. Let's talk to Strider here, and then see where we're gonna go. It's only been 12 minutes, so we got about half an episode here.
Alas for Amdir.
It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Amdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people will remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Breland at just this time. There are events in motion which could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you are able and willing, I may have another task for you. As I've mentioned many a time, remember that in the original beginning instances and all, Amdir was the one who saved you in the human, in the human and definitely the Hobbit beginning. Definitely in the Hobbit beginning, maybe in the human beginning. He was the one that came and saved you, not Strider. So you had a much, much deeper connection with him than you do in this particular event. Let's see. Enduring dwarf leather gloves of fleetness. That's not as good as it. Middle game. That one is almost as good. I still like the agility better. What about the cloak? Ooh, there we go. The cloak is actually going to be better than the Harbinger's cloak. I'm going to take the Harbinger's cloak. Finish it up.
I have a task for you.
Chapter 2, To a Constable's Aid. I am curious to know who the dwarf you encountered at the Blackwolds camp was. Excuse me. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why this one would serve the enemy, I cannot say. Worse yet is the appearance of the Nazgul. I must go watch the East Road, for I'm expecting some travelers and now fear they may be in danger. Would you travel to Coombe and speak to a constable there named Underhill? You may know him already. Stout little fellow who loiters about town center. You may suggest to Underhill that he investigate the Blackwolds' old hideout. When that is done, return here with your report. If perchance I am not here, assume the worst. So,
What road did you take, Frodo? The ring wraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
I forgot that in these early little parts, they throw video clips at you like crazy. But that's fine. We enjoy our little interludes there. Was upset that we didn't get one at the end of the book in Rohan. I need to check the menu. Boy, they just go ahead and throw you into Combe too, don't they? Combe. They just go ahead and throw you down here and don't even give you a chance to travel. Well, let's go talk to Underhill then. He's right up here. Just this side of the Combe and Wattle. Constable Underhill. Hello, Mr. Constable. We've been sent here by Strider. Ah, hello there. Is there something I can help you with? The Blackwolds have been broken and scattered, you say? This is good news for Combe. So this ranger, Strider, thinks that we should investigate Skunkwood's old hideout. Well now, I'm not so sure of that. It's not a safe place, I hear.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Chapter 3, Blackwolds Broken. Well, I suppose you're right. I should make sure those Blackwolds aren't hiding in that cave of theirs again, mustering their strength. But I want some help! Will you travel with me to Skunkwold's old hideout? It's south of the guardhouse at the northeast end of Staddle Pond, near Staddle Falls. If they are gathering there, I'll need help driving them out again. When you're ready, come back and we'll go together to the old hideout. Speak to Constable Underhill. I don't remember if it gave you a, talk to me and we'll automatically travel. I think you actually had to go there. I think you actually had to travel down to the pond and around the side and get into the cave, but once again, it's been a long time. Not 100% on that. Go and watch Gnarlo's adventures when he was in this area. I'm sure he did it the good old-fashioned way. All right, I'm ready to go. Are you? So into the Blackwold caves. And we should be able to finish this one up quick enough. I think this is where
Amdir's defeat shattered the back of the Blackwolds, but pieces of the mystery remain unsolved.
I think this is where we will run into Sarah Oakheart again. Well, first time for us, but again if we were an elf. Goodness, this place is quiet as a tomb. I wish we could just say all was peaceful and leave, but I suppose we need to do a better job of it than that. All right, no use putting off what must be done. Come along, and make sure you have the blade at the ready in case we run into any trouble. Careful now, friend. All manner of things could be living in here now. Like the Knickerbreakers. And down they go. Hold a moment, I have the key right here. More Knickerbreakers. Plenty of them to take on there. And show who is boss. I hope that was the last of them. Don't think so. I see more Knickerbreakers up here ahead of us. Let's press on. I have, pal. I have. There we go. That got his attention. It's awful jerky tonight. Having a lot of issues with things getting kind of laggy there. Y'all would have seen it, I'm sure, over there with the Amdir fight. It just did not seem to want to. Things seem to freeze up every now and then. Doing that here too. Don't know why. That looks to be the last of them. Come on, move on along. This way. This way, Constable. Come on, boy. Let's get this instance out of the way and get back over there to the prancing pony and all again. Yeah, you need to quit saying that looks like it's the last of them, because it never is. You know, it's like whenever I'm playing one of my games like Zombicide and I say something like, well, that was easy enough. That don't look like it'll be a problem. Like, yeah, that's just not a good thing to say. Let's just not tempt fate, you know? You got another one on you still? Yep, you do, don't you? Yeah, I don't want to hear. The White Hand will not have you now, Blackwold. Over here. Over here, Constable. Yo, come on, let's press on. We are, right over here. And there's Skorgrim again. The White Hand will not have you now, Blackwold. This is your last chance. Swear fealty to Angmar once more. Never, then die. Ah, my lord, intrude us. What? Deal with him. Twice in one night now that we've had to deal with Skorgrim. Oh dear. Well, the trap got you right there at the end, didn't it? Yeah, protected Constable Underhill. Check on that poor man. I'll follow after that strange dwarf fellow. Hello, Black Road Leader.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You couldn't have come a moment earlier, could you? Before that dwarf struck me through, maybe? Oh well, suppose that's just the way of it. First it was that Eogan, saying that if we pledged to Angmar, we'd be made rich. Well, when all that fell apart, a few of us decided we didn't want anything to do with Angmar anymore. We started talking to some new fellows, men who came up from the south. An ugly bunch they were, but at least they didn't seem likely to go raising fell spirits or some such on us. Seems though Angmar didn't like the prospect of us leaving them. That dwarf came along, and you see how that ended. Now I suppose the Blackwolds are at their end. Alright, Drama Queen. Constable Underhill. Bah! I've no idea how he escaped this place. We'll never follow him now. Nobody in there? Sarah Oakard ain't around? Alright, guess that was...
Just a moment.
An earlier comb or Archet quest back before the Blackwolds were actually before they were struck down. And in fact, we may have done it. We may very well have done it on our character here. After about 50 episodes, it's hard to remember. 50 episodes and let's see, 500, 600, about 700, somewhere between 700 and 750 episodes scattered across 3 characters. It is hard to keep track of who's done what, you know? Well, it seems that strange dwarf escaped. How he got out of here is a mystery to me. And what you said of that brigand's tale, that dwarf was the one we should have been worried about, not these Blackwolds. Well, I suppose the Blackwolds are truly broken now, but for some reason I still don't feel safe. Well, there's not much more we can do here. You best take tidings back to your ranger friend in Bree. Finished up. It's best that we leave this place. Indeed it is.
The rangers which once guarded the borders of the Shire have been scattered or slain. Frodo has left the Shire, but great perils await him in Bree. I am too late. Someone must find him before the Nazgûl.
And as I said, yet another cutscene. They just fall thick and heavy on the ground here. Talk to Constable Underhill. See, there we are, locking up again. It's all this jumping back and forth between places. That's what it is. Haven't got all the scenery and all loaded in yet.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Good show indeed. You sure showed those Blackwolds rascals what for. See what this one's going to be. Constable's jacket. Not quite. Constable's hammer. 22.9. That is definitely an idea. Or the resilient trousers. Which are actually better, less than the leather leggings, but has more will. 13, 15. You know what? 22.9. That is... -7 armor, +1 evade chance, one-handed hammer, one-handed axe. I think I'm actually going to go with the hammer. We'll take the hammer. The trousers okay, but not quite what we're looking for.
With you.
Chapter 4, Dark Designs. Good day to you. What are you still doing about here? Those Blackwolds are gone, and likely for good. That strange dwarf might still be around, but I wager he went on somewhere a bit more interesting. You should take that news on to your Finn Strider in Breetown. If he sent you out here, he likely wants to know what we found. He'll probably be at the Prancing Pony. Those rangers surely like their beer, and the pony has the best. Thank you for your help, but there's no use worrying about brigands around here anymore. I was going to say another cutscene? Nope, just another auto travel. I guess we're taking us back to the pony once more, since we making everything so we don't actually have to travel there by ourselves. Excuse me. It's early in the morning here. See if I can get this one up, and then I am going to bed. All right, talk to Strider. We will do that. Go on in. Hang a right. Zoomed in here so quick that Barliman and the people at the bar hadn't loaded in yet. I think he's here right across from the bear. Yep, there's Strider's room. And it's not locked. He's still around. I didn't have to tarry too long here. I flew through those.
We must move quickly.
You have returned just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings that you brought me will be of great use to my men here in Breland, but there's a much more immediate threat we must deal with now. While you are away, those same Nazgul you saw with Amdir attacked the pony. They were in search of the travelers I've been awaiting, 4 hobbits of the Shire. I cannot tell you why they had such interest in my companions, but I can tell you that we will have need of your help again.
I need your aid.
Chapter 5, The Other Riders. While both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul, their true number is 9. Before I can take my charges beyond Bree, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak to Lenglen? I sent him to Buckland to watch over a particular hobbit, but it seems that Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path, and are now here under my protection. Still, Lenglen may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. He camps on a rise just north of the Buckland Gate, and may have seen something that will aid me. You must hurry. I cannot afford to delay here overly long. Indeed. And we were probably heading back over that way anyway, now that we've leveled up to level 16. I think we've got some more quests to do out to the west of here. Heading out back toward the Barrows and Buckland and all that. So that is what we will do. Wow, we tore through that pretty good there. Finished off about 4 chapters. So I thank y'all for coming with me. Gnomadan here thanks you too. And I hope y'all have enjoyed it. We'll get a Narwane up either later today or tomorrow. And we will see y'all then. So y'all have a good one. And thanks for coming along. Bye-bye.